Alright everyone, welcome back to the shop. I've got some work to do today, and I wanted to film what will hopefully be the rough completion of the new Miata project here. So, as I talked about a couple of videos ago, P spun all the way around, so we hit driver door to driver door. Front end of the Miata was cranked over, I don't know, 4 or so inches and ended up a little shorter, and quarter panel damage. It is a mess. And also on PD, we broke the pulleys on the front of the motor. We had crashed PD and it needed to be put in a new chassis. So we've been hard at work with that. Thanks for the recommendation on a new name, Repeat. So awesome name. You're gonna have to get a license plate for that. I'll try not to bore you too much. I'll show you where we're at. We'll get to work on this thing and hopefully get it knocked out this weekend. Motor's roughly in. Got the front subframe finished up. It is all reassembled. I replaced all the bent and broken bits. We did put the smaller headers back on. So these cute little guys, they fit a lot better and they don't hang down under the car as much as the big Forda ones that we had on there. These were super cool and all, but like they really didn't fit. They were hammered everywhere and then drug like on the ground. Even with the ride height, like way taller than we have any of the other race cars. Small headers, which means I need to refit an exhaust to the car. We also got a bunch of wiring stuff to finish up. So hopefully Chris will be in a little bit. I think I'm going to work on the interior. So now that we have the braces that hold the gearbox up, I'll show you those. So, right, we got these frame rail braces now bolted on through the car, and that holds the transmission mount on. Also just a common mod on Miatas. So these are done, which means the interior can go back together at this point. We do need some eye bolts. Yeah, we're gonna need some eye bolts for the harnesses and a couple little things to wrap up. Let's see what we got for eye bolts on the old car. Man, this thing was gross. Yeah, that was it there. It's just in the corner there and in the corner there. You wanna see what 3 hours of work looks like? It looks like just setting carpet in a Miata. But I went ahead and I did all 8 of the harness mount. Yeah, at least that's done. I trimmed the carpet so you can put it over the tunnel with the dash already installed, and got it set back in there and vacuumed it. And now it's time to actually put the soft top back on. So that actually looks like the hardest part of the whole job, but we'll see. Okay, I was gonna film this, but I forgot to turn the camera back on, so you don't get to see, but you're not missing much other than me cursing for a while. Super excited. Look how nice this thing is starting to look. It's almost a car again. Started doing some little detail stuff, lights and a bumper and all the little trim panels. Now I just need to button up the wiring and secure things on the transmission tunnel. That's about it. It's getting really close. It's been a few days. Unfortunately, sometimes things just take a little longer than you want, and Chris has been out sick, so you know, just a little slower by myself, but it's all good. We're almost there. Look at the pile. There's no pile left. I've got a trailer hitch, exhaust, a glove box, a seat cover, and that's all extra from the other car. So, oh, and a brace. There's some fuel in there. Yeah, super close. I'm sure all this little stuff will take me forever to finish up, but we're gonna get this thing fired up here in this video. So one of the reasons I'm trying to get this car done as fast as possible, because we need to get working on the BMW again, because I am getting signed up to run FD next year. I'm gonna run in pro spec. I figured, went through all the effort to build that car and get ourselves the license, and now we gotta do it. So, gotta do the real deal, go run Formula D. Seems silly to miss this opportunity. Probably not. Ideally, I feel like I'd do another season to learn more and practice more. But like I said, I don't want to miss this opportunity, and you just never know where you're going to be in another year. Also, the current car is in one piece. It's perfect. We put it in the garage. It's good to go. In order to take that and run FD, we're going to need a lot more power because the tires are stickier and the courses are bigger, large banked corners. So we're going to need more power. We're going to need more options on gearing. So I really want to do a quick change rear end in the car. With that and more power, we're going to need a big beefy clutch. We're going to need big axles. We're going to need a lot more durable, bigger, better driveline for the car. So that's going to be the main focus when we get the car back in here, which will hopefully just be in a week. We're getting parts ordered now, working with a bunch of cool companies, and a bunch of really cool friends to try and pull this off for next year. So of course we're going to run under ASM's name, and Andy and Pete are definitely going to help out quite a bit to help me pull this off. We'll get more into the details of all of that when we get the car in here and get to work on it. Okay, so it's been a considerable amount of time. Obviously Barber has come and passed, and things have been going well at the shop, so we have finally gotten this car pretty much wrapped up. Everything is done except for the passenger seat. Oh yeah, door cards. We finally found door cards, which is awesome. We had the hood on here, but we had to pull it off to do a little clearance thing for the intake. We were filling the radiator up and it had a leak, so we welded up that leak in the radiator. Might have just been from when we got bonked in the last chassis, but we should be good. Chris finished up the exhaust while I was gone. I was off at Ice Battle, but he got the exhaust all wrapped up. Similar to what it was, but definitely like tucked way up. The old one hung way down. It was just something that we bought and it was getting hammered. So this one is now tucked all the way up with the new transmission mount. Yeah, things looking good. I think we're ready to fire. You good?
Yeah, ready to go.
Okay. More coolant. Tac's working. What? I didn't put the airbag in. No, I forgot. All right, it moves. Sweet. It lives. So obviously we still got to get the front bumper painted, correct? Because we didn't have one of the right color.
And if we're going to do that, we'll put a different rear bumper on here.
Yeah.
Because that's a different color as well.
Yeah, a different silver on the rear bumper. Ooh, can you get a carbon fiber hood? Do they make them for Miatas?
They do.
Yes. It'd be so over the top because it's a Miata, it would make no sense, which would make it perfect.
Like dry carbon fiber.
But yeah, exactly.
The hood costs more than the car.
The motor costs more than the car.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
And the gearbox separately.
Well, like, yep.
All right, cool. Let's get this thing towed and goed and hit the road. This is my favorite exhaust we've ever had.
It's a little snappy, but
It's always been snappy.
it's
Always been snappy.
Yeah, it's great.
I love it. All right, put it back. Ah, that is a success. It sounds so awesome. Finally got the right combination of exhaust bits on there.
Yeah.
It sounds great.
Yeah.
Like, and it sounds so quick. It's ready for something.
For sale.
It is not for sale, you dick. I just built that car. Oh man. All right, well, I'm sure we'll have an event coming up soon for it. Just having another car done, we can move on to something else. And we gotta get to work on the FD car, of course, here soon. So that'll probably roll into the shop next. Other than that, please, if you have a minute, like and subscribe. Also leave a link to ASM's store where they've got a bunch of cool new merch for sale. And of course, we'll be working together on the FD program for this upcoming season. So please also check out Tomo's coaching. I'll leave a link to that below as well. Anyway, that's all for this episode, and I'll see you guys next time.